Donovan Mitchell has had a career season so far heading into All-Star break and has subtly inserted himself into the MVP conversation with record-high averages all across the board in points, assists, rebounds, blocks, and steals. And he's doing this all on solid efficiency. This is the exact version of Mitchell the Cavs wanted when they acquired him, and it's shown as their second in the East. But there's one team that, while not being able to stop him, has been able to negate him, and that's the Toronto Raptors. His averages go from 28.4 points per game, 6.3 assists per game, and a true shooting percentage of 60.2%, down to 17 points a game, 5.7 assists, and a true shooting percentage of 47.4%. We're going to break down some film of these games and show what the Raptors did to slow him down and what Donovan can do to counter. This breakdown is mostly going to be from the perspective of the offense.
Caris LeVert, he's been one of the better players off of the bench this season.
The Raptors have excellent length and they use it really well. They get their hands in a lot of passing lanes, and something that they did particularly well in these games was show Mitchell a lot of bodies when he attacked the rim. So here we see LeVert going to set the screen and quickly jumps off his man, and Mitchell has a soft double. So Mitchell wants to get the ball to LeVert here. LeVert is going to go to the most dangerous spot on the floor, where he has the most opportunities to score, pass, set up his teammates, whatever. Mitchell does a bad job of telegraphing, and he knows this, that you can't telegraph that pass. Barrett does a good job of reacting. But here's where a unique opportunity is. Barrett's a really long defender, and something that Manu Ginobili did really well against long defenders was just pass between their legs. It might be deemed fancy to some people, but it's honestly a good play. If you think of defenders' hands and legs as window panes and passing lanes as windows, the longer the defender, the bigger the passing lane between their legs is going to be. So Mitchell has the opportunity there to pass between his legs, doesn't take it. Obviously, it's a tougher pass to make, but Mitchell can make that pass. So we see Barrett turn his head here, and that's important because he can't see the ball at all. So Mitchell can sneak it past Barrett here. If he keeps his eyes up, he's applying good pressure, but Mitchell should be able to keep his eyes up and keep LeVert engaged. And then here is where we see the Raptors send bodies. Look at how many hands are in this passing lane over here. It's really remarkable how they do it. All defenders are engaged as well, and Barrett gets a tip and Pirtle gets the ball. So if we back it up here, we can see the progression that Mitchell can make. The first one is you can't telegraph the pass over the defender. The second one is the pass between the legs to LeVert. There's opportunity there. And then the third one is when Barrett's head is turned around, he has an opportunity to pass.
Evans said, "No, sir, this was mine."
Mitchell, he got stuck in the air. Thought he got fouled. Donovan's going to watch.
So here we have a late game possession against the pre-trade deadline Raptors. Anunoby is on Mitchell for this possession, and shot selection is what's crucial in late game situations. Shot selection is what differentiates who wins and loses in most late game circumstances. So it's crucial that we get a good look here at the basket. The Cavs use a set where they have a big screening, mostly Allen, screening Mitchell, a high ball screen. And then Allen is rolling and Garland screens the big on the roll, so that way they can get Allen cutting to the hoop while Mitchell while Mitchell is attacking the basket. And then after that, Garland pops, and one of the three options is open. Mitchell can either go get a bucket, he can hit Allen on the roll, he can hit Garland on the pop, or they usually have a shooter in the corner. Like for this instance, they have Strus in the corner. So we see Mitchell dribble. Here he goes crosses over left, makes a good read, attacks the high foot. And here we see Schroeder. Schroeder is helping off of Darius Garland. And Darius Garland sets the screen on Pirtle. You see Allen kind of late to the roll. And right here is where Mitchell should stop. He's already on 2 feet. He doesn't have to elevate. He has a bigger defender on him. Schroeder's out of position. This is where you just pitch it back to Garland, let Garland make a play. He's averaging 18 points on the season, Garland. And, I mean, a top-of-the-key three is something that he can hit regularly. Instead, Mitchell forces a shot with Anunoby in his face, and OG gets a good contest, and it's debatable whether it's a foul or not, but Mitchell obviously feels like it's a foul. And the reaction is worse than the shot, in my opinion. It's a late-game situation, and he gets a technical on the other end of the court for arguing this call. To me, you're allowed to be mad, but you're not allowed to jeopardize your team's win if you're mad at a call. So I think mistake response is something Mitchell can work on. He's been a lot better at it than he has in the past. Even though he feels like he deserves this call, mistake response is absolutely crucial because you're looking at the ref and Scotty Barnes has the ball and he's getting ready to attack. So here we have a similar setup to the last set. This time it's on the left wing instead of the top of the key. You see Mitchell drive, Mobley rolling to the rim, and Garland popping up. And this is what should have happened in the last play. This is what would have been the right read. You see all three defenders coming down, crashing down. You see Cunningham, you see Ivy, and then you see the big. Mitchell stops, pops right to Garland, and you just let Garland make a play. This one is even more contested than the other shot would have been, and Garland ends up hitting it and 1-3. Mitchell does a great job here by engaging two defenders and then, more importantly, getting the ball to his shooter's shot pocket. It's really a minute detail that not a lot of players do, but at a high level, it really does make a difference.
Tapped in the second. Well, if we could just a couple of possessions, not give up a layup after making a good basket, that would be such.
This clip, Mitchell is in transition, and one of the other things that the Raptors did really well was really slow down Mitchell in transition and keep him in the half court, and that led to a lot of success in guarding Mitchell. This clip, Mitchell half court, you can already see here they have 4 players past half court, and the Cavs only got 2 with the trailing third. This is a situation, early shot clock. You don't need to force anything in transition. You could pull it out, get a set going. But Mitchell decides to attack, and right there, you can see he's attracted 3 defenders. And a 4th is guarding the corner. This is ill-advised position. I mean, going up for the shot would be ill-advised, but he's done a great job of engaging 3 different defenders. This is where you'd want to make the pass to Garland, I think. Garland is running on the side of the court. I think you can dump it off to him and let him either he can shoot if Barnes doesn't close out fast enough, or let him make a play. But you don't have numbers to start off, and not only that, but you're attacking huge defenders. You're attacking Siakam, Pirtle, and Barnes, and those are all extremely long and lengthy defenders. So I think the better play here would be to either pull it out at the start of the possession or to dump it off to Garland and let something else develop. But Mitchell attacks high here, contested, fading layup, and misses. The Raptors defended Donovan Mitchell really well because of their length and their defensive versatility. I think that Donovan Mitchell can do a better job of, after engaging 2 or 3 defenders, making the right decision and the right reads. This could indicate how teams are going to be defending him in the playoffs, so it's important to note that when your shot isn't falling, what can I do to help my team win? And I think Donovan Mitchell will understand that very soon. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, you can subscribe to this channel, Hoops General, or you can find me on TikTok for short form content.